Hello adventurers, and welcome to our D&D live play. Thanks for joining us as we explore Eberron's lands and seas in Lost Horizons, the Seas of Redemption campaign. Now, let's see what our crew is up to today. Right, hello everyone, and welcome back.
Hello. It's good to be back.
Let's go to here. Yeah, good. Okay. We do a quick recap. Previously, our adventurers braved the jungle and found out how scary it can be. After being chased by a giant wild monster, they fell into the pit of another. Man-eating plants. They managed to make it out and save their guide in the process, though he admitted to being totally lost. They then found themselves a small rabbit friend to lead them to the falls. We joined them the morning after their recovery.
I forgot about that.
So you wake up the next morning in the pit, surrounded by, all those dead plants that attacked you the previous day. Anything?
I'm really glad these didn't come back to life and kill us.
I mean, that one over there's in two pieces. I don't think it really could come back to get us. That'd be some pretty advanced healing, if I do say so myself.
I have never experienced anything in nature like this before.
But isn't
Hey, Zeph, do you want to cook us up a meal with these plants? I figured that'd be fitting.
I'd flip through a book of plants that I had purchased. I don't see them listed here as edible. I could try if you want me to, but eat at your own risk.
Archie takes a bite of one to see if they're poisonous.
I don't know. Okay. I just watch him closely to see if he keels over.
Tastes kinda like eggplant.
I'll get to work then.
Yes.
Okay, so you're cooking them up?
Yeah, I'm gonna... Yep.
Okay, give me a...
Would you count this as performance?
Yeah, I think performance.
It's a 50-50 chance.
Ew, 10. Yeah, so it's not the best breakfast you've ever had. But it's not the worst.
I'll take it.
So what's for the agenda this morning?
DM, what's our guide's name?
There we go.
1 second.
Pardrango, I believe.
Yeah.
Pardrango?
Pardrango.
Pardrango.
100 minus 28.
Rango.
72.
I suppose we ought to ask our guide where he thinks we should go. Allegedly, this place has never been found, and I suppose it would have been easier to find if we knew where we were.
I think you forgot the part where I told you I don't know where we are, and that little rabbit guy said he did.
Oh yeah, what was his name? Give me a second.
You know, I understand it's only been a night, but it feels as though a month has gone by since we went to sleep.
Looks at the camera. Winks.
True,
Stop
but
breaking the fourth
wall.
clearly
Who
you
broke
weren't
the
listening to the
fourth wall?
recap.
I was listening to the recap.
But I literally
was
stated
trying to
both those
encourage-
facts.
I was trying to encourage the guide. All right, leave me alone.
Guide is
Now
now
we have-
useless.
So what is this place that we're looking for again?
The Silver Falls, darling.
Silver Falls. ML, do you know where the Silver Falls is?
Yes, I can take you there if you need me to.
Well, let us finish up breakfast here, and I think we probably should get a move on.
Okay, I'll be munching on this lettuce leaf I found.
I knew there was a joke in there somewhere.
I'm gonna bring him a little bit of the plant, a little bowl of whatever stew I've cooked up with this. Here, give this a try.
It's quite delicious, thank you.
You're welcome.
This jungle is very loud.
You know, it's been my experience that jungles tend to be that way.
Okay, anything you wish to discuss over breakfast?
Archie's gonna clean his gun.
Okay.
So what are the chances we gonna run into that gorilla again? Is this still his territory? Emil, would you know, by chance?
Oh, if you mean the king of the forest, no, we're outside of his territory.
Does he have a name?
I don't know. We just call him the king.
How fitting.
He usually doesn't pay mind to small creatures like me.
Archie's gonna pull a bone out of his plant stew. I don't think we were the first ones to get trapped down here with these things.
Oh no, they catch animals and travelers all the time.
Who in their right mind would go traveling this far away from civilization?
Well, you're here, aren't you?
I said who in their right mind.
Clearly, there's lots without that quality.
At that moment, the camera pans over to Zeth, who's contemplating whether or not he can make a tea out of this plant monster.
Archie throws the bone to Crest.
Delectable tea or deadly poison?
Deadly poison. Don't drink the tea. It was poison.
Hey, the live action show was good.
That sucked.
Fuck you. It
You
was,
too. Yo,
was
you come
good.
over here. You say in my face. You take me out
I
to
will.
dinner.
The movie doesn't exist, but the show was good. All right, I did a much better job.
It was like a 6.5 out of 10.
I'm okay with that. I am.
Yeah.
I really am. They did a very good job of like showing the situation as it went on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who Serpent Skimmers is, but they're typing.
Anyways. So.
Buttons on your underwear.
Anything else?
Archie's all good.
Aegis, you good?
Yep, all good.
Death is good.
I'm good.
Okay. So
Xandros is just upset that he was almost eaten.
yeah, so how is he coping with having been covered in plant goo?
It's not well.
Did you prestidigitate yourself clean, or does anyone even have
Oh
that?
yes, immediately.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, how would that work? Would the plants eat you, Xandros, or would they like drink you? Would they turn you into their tea potentially?
Oh.
Is that right?
I already know they're going to use me as their silverware. I'm going to turn into a spork. So I mean,
I'd rather not think about that.
How's the background? Is it too quiet for y'all?
No, it's good.
It's perfect for me.
We can adjust it on our end.
That's true.
Yeah, I basically turn it off, otherwise I can't hear.
Well, way to lose all the mood music.
Immersion?
Yeah, immersion. Thanks, I couldn't think of that word. Okay. So you set off for the falls with Emil leading the way. You walk for most of the day until you hear a low rumble in the distance. And the sound of rushing water. The more you walk, the louder it gets.
Good touch, good touch.
Right? It gets so loud you wonder, how is it that no one has ever found this place?
Probably because the giant gorilla throwing rocks at people, but go off.
You reach a clearing, and as the trees break, more sunlight passes through than before. There's still a thick canopy overhead. You see a large lake and a waterfall at the back raging so fiercely it creates mist that pours over most of the area. The sound is almost deafening, drowning out the noise of the jungle around you. Various animals are drinking along the edge of the water. Predator and prey drink side by side as if a temporary truce has been called. You pay no notice. They pay you no notice. You look closer to the shoreline and see many old campsites, rusted equipment, and evidence that you are not the first party here, though you seem to be the only one currently. Well, anyways, this is the falls. The only one I know of in the area. Is there any way else I can help you?
Nothing comes to my mind, but anyone? Emil's asking if he can assist us any further.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize we couldn't understand him. I think I may have tried to talk to him earlier. I can't think of anything. I'm gonna go toward those campsites and just kind of poke around, but I'm gonna be cautious about it because I don't know what could have been left behind.
Archie will defer to Xandros as he is the de facto leader of the adventure.
Let's look through the camps. Well, we can try to find supplies.
I think we're good. As I reach down and I like scratch his chin, I'll be like, "You be safe out there now."
Do we know how we're gonna get back?
Hey, I think you need to turn your mic up or something.
I'm having no trouble hearing him.
Yeah. No issues on my end either.
Yeah.
So just no one wanted to answer him then.
I assumed he was talking to the druid to then talk to the rabbit.
I was talking to the whole group.
My apologies. I didn't hear you, Seth. What did you say?
Oh, I was wondering if anyone here knows how we're going to get back.
Get back where?
To the boat, the civilization.
Oh, I guess we'll figure it out on the way.
One problem at a time.
Yeah,
I'd
what he
rather,
said.
I'd rather tackle that problem now. I don't like the idea of being lost out here where the mosquitoes could carry me off.
All right,
Have you
give
seen
me
the
a
size of these things?
Oh, you're too skinny for that, lad. They'll go after the more plump ones. I wouldn't want to point fingers, but I'm looking at the turtle.
I said, I tell the group, give me 15 minutes. So as I go rummaging through the woods, I find a twig, and I find an opening where the sun hits the area. I put the stick straight up. I make a marking where the shadow is. We wait 15 minutes. I make that another mark, and I make a compass. And then I tell everyone the directions. That way's north, east, south, and west.
Crafty.
That's amazing. I think Zen.
Were you like a Turtle Scout or something?
Nope,
No.
just one with nature.
Maybe he was raised by rats.
I assure you I was not.
Great DM. Is there anything of intrigue around? Can I roll perception?
I would also like to take a look around, but I would like to use survival to look for signs of danger.
Okay.
Yeah, he just wants to go play in the water.
Archie got a 19 on is there danger nearby?
Nice. Okay. So
Dang.
as for the danger, you look around and this place has an eerie calm to it. You can tell there's some sort of magical cloaking protecting it. As I said, there are several animals around, but none of them they all seem very like calm. And even you entering this place, you feel a little bit calmer. But you do not perceive any danger.
The area appears to be safe, guys. We should be able to at least slow down a little bit, not have to worry about looking over our shoulders for boulders.
Yeah, I walk over to our druid and gesture to the prey and predator animals just chilling. Have you ever seen anything like this?
I have not. Sorry, Dick. I had my bike off, but Sonny wants to investigate the camp to see how long it's been here.
Yeah. I'm gonna rummage through it. These people had stories, and I'm gonna try to figure out what story that they were telling.
Okay.
I got a 19 on that.
I'm gonna roll insight, if that's cool, to try to figure out what their intentions were for being here. Less about what kind of stuff they had.
Okay. Are you looking at one specific camp, Brian?
Yeah, I'm kind of just trying to look at the vegetation, and just try to determine how long they've been here.
Okay, so here on near the opening, this one doesn't look to me more than a few years old, or a few decades. It's not, I know it's a big jump, I meant a few decades. It's definitely has overgrowth and some rust on it, but it's not like disintegrating or anything like that.
If anyone cares, it appears these have been here for a couple of years. Can I do another nature check to see what if there's any animals or predators that might have been here that makes these campsites have no sign of life?
Yeah, go ahead. Well, actually, you did your investigation before?
I did nature because I just wanted to see what investigation.
Yeah.
I can do that with my 18 insight, right?
You were inside on something else. A 2.
Okay.
They just look like a random pile of things. As far as your insight, Nate, you wanted to know about why, if you could figure out why they were there.
Yeah, like what their intentions were.
So from what's left behind, it looks on average to be normal adventuring gear. You see some remnants of disintegrated beds, or even a few that are still rolled up intact, but moldy and wet. As far as intention goes, you probably can find a backpack in there with maybe a few pages left that have a few words you could make out, like falls and trial. Pathway and waterfall.
I'm gonna bring the book over to our fearless leader. From what I can tell, these camps, the people here were coming here for this place. They didn't pack up and leave. There's bedrolls here, there's backpacks. This wasn't just let's stop and camp by this wonderful source of fresh water. This is let's stay and explore this because this is the place we were looking for.
Hey, Derek.
And the book.
May I do a perception check on the waterfall?
Yes, but first, didn't you ask me about finding stuff?
I don't think I did. I just rolled a perception. I got a 20. I've just been waiting on that.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to inspect the waterfall? Okay, perfect. So you do walk ahead a little bit from the group when y'all kind of split up. As you approach the waterfall, you can see, first of all, that the amount of water coming over is vast, and it creates a huge undercurrent in the water. You know that if you were to try and go in there, it would just pull you down to the bottom because it's so strong. The rocks that it's crashing on against, you can see a kind of like a pathway behind them, and it's just wide enough for one person. But yeah, there's definitely an opening that will get you behind the waterfall.
Interesting. Okay.
Oops.
I need the turtle.
I'm gonna fill up my canteen with some of the water from the falls.
I think Sonny would join you on that.
Make sure the doesn't fall out.
The humidity is terrible here. And I'm a reptile.
I'm gonna walk up to Sonny, wherever he is.
Okay, go
Could
ahead.
I bother you for a second, Sonny?
Brian, I think your mic's off.
Okay, bye.
Oh,
The cold shoulder.
sorry. I was taking up with the wildlife here in the water. Could you repeat your question?
It seems that I'm in the need of your particular skills.
Oh, what you need?
I found a path through the waterfall. You think you could squeeze past in there? I asked you because you're the only one that has, well, 2 legs in front of me right now, so.
I look at you and I look at me and I'm like, I'm significantly larger in the waist section. If you can't fit, I'm probably not fitting.
But you can do that fun shifting thing, can't you?
You can fit, Zach.
I could.
Yeah.
I thought you said it could drag me down. I was thinking, like, I probably couldn't swim.
No,
He's
going
probably
in
the
the
better
water
swimmer.
would drag you down, but you see a path
Okay.
behind the waterfall that's wide enough for a person.
Okay.
I tell you what, take me to it and we will take a look at it.
Sounds good.
The rest of you see them walk towards the falls.
Well, Seth, based off this notebook and those 2 heading over there, I'm willing to bet all the stories say that there are paths behind the waterfall. So let's go.
Ever the bright student.
Archie follows Andros.
There's always a cave behind the waterfall, and that is where all the good things are.
As a side note, Derek, the first waterfall that I sent you, the reason I sent you that one in particular is there's a path that deer take behind the waterfall from one side to the other.
Cool.
That's how they cross the river.
Imagine you said that reading the little script for the game. It's just a script that says Seas of Redemption, Scene 7.
Session 9.
Aegis will be following Xandros too.
Okay. So you all enter behind the waterfall.
So, this is it, huh, John?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I have chicken in my mouth.
Sonny wants
My
to turn
name's not
sideways and try to scoot through the pathway.
Yep, you will make it relatively easy. As you get toward the end of the path, it opens up into a just a damp cave.
A
Some-
dank cave, Derek.
There's 420 somewhere.
It's damp too, because there's water on the floor.
Do you not know the definition of dank?
Go to Chick-fil-A.
That's what all
get the
that stuff
definition
is.
book.
Disagreeably damp, musty, or typically cold.
Okay. Negative inspiration for you. So you enter the dank cave. But it's actually not cold, it is warm.
It
which
doesn't
is
have to be cold.
weird.
That's just one of the other descriptors for dank.
Ew. Not,
We're being hotboxed in the cave.
It's even,
not dank and warm.
Yep. Even more humid than you would imagine.
Homie put us in Mississippi for real, for real.
Yeah. It is littered with some more, a couple little more campsites, and leftover armor that is significantly rusted and decayed due to the proximity to the water. Anything that does resemble a campsite is, minimal in its age, or in the fact that it's age and decayed. But at the back, you see a giant door.
Aegis, go open the door.
All right, should I knock first?
It might as well.
All right, Aegis will walk up to the door slowly, just contemplating his life decisions. And I'm not gonna knock. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a pull, open it up.
It does not budge.
Oh.
But as soon as you touch it, the plaque above it glows.
Ooh. Shiny.
And reveals these words. Spoken word unseals me. It starts with T. Halfway between twins, the next character lies.
It's a riddle. Who's the smart people?
Could I please get that one more time, Derek?
You can look at the handout on
Yep.
the page. It'll show you.
There's a
I'm on my
handout?
character sheet. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yep, I've given you all a handout so you can see it. But it's, again, the spoken word unseals me. It starts with T. Halfway between twins, the next character lies.
Wait.
Yes.
Do you see the word in the bottom left of the door? That's a funny one.
It's just like Lord of the Rings.
What is the Elvish word for friend?
Starts with a T. Halfway between twins, the next character lies.
So it's probably TI something, but I don't see any TI on here.
Is it airplane? Sorry.
Twins. It says "come" in the bottom.
Yep.
We're all adults.
Alright, so what if I did this and then if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that becomes H.
I like riddles, but I'm bad at them.
Well, so here's my thought process on it, right? If it starts with T, halfway between twins, I'm gonna reach out and say that it's probably in between the T's on the door, which would make the second letter H. Is the word spellable?
Yes.
From the door.
Yes.
So TH word, it's spellable with what's on the door. THR.
Is it through?
There's no. Well, it could be.
I just keep saying come.
Wipe off your eyes.
Roll an insight check. That's funny.
And there's another R on it.
Oh, there's dog.
Starts with T.
The first two letters are TH. I'm confident in that, gentlemen.
Throg.
And then we've got an R here.
Oh my god, it got bigger.
So way between twins, the next character wise. Oh, I think I get it.
Go for it. Bring
So
us home.
words
Threshold.
after R. Correct.
Threshold. So all of the letters are halfway in between the twin characters. So like T and T is H and so on and so forth. And then between R and R is E, and then between E and E is S, and so on and so forth. And S and S is H. That's cool as hell, Derek.
Good job, Lee. Good job. Good job, Derek. Good job, Lee.
Archie did that. Lee's not smart enough for that.
Whatever. That's just a cool puzzle I found.
That's awesome, Derek.
Good job. That was really fun.
Yeah.
I'm blown away that you figured that out, Lee.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was really just leaping on it, but then it started to spell something, and I was like, hold on.
Okay.
I was about to resort to try random words.
As soon as you speak the word, the door opens. With a creaking sound. As if it hasn't been opened for the last 30 years or more.
Who drew the dinosaur?
That was me.
Get out of here. One moment, please. My cat was in my way. Okay. You enter a dark room that lights up with torches as soon as the door slams closed behind you, immediately cutting off the sound from the outside.
Is it dark in here?
The room lights up with torches.
I understand that, but like, is it otherwise dark? My apologies.
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't sure if there was like a spot of light at the end of the tunnel, Derek, and just asking questions.
Okay.
Awesome.
It appears that you are trapped here. The floor is cobblestone and covered in years of dirt and sand. The walls are lined with cobwebs, and the ceiling stretches high above, wreathed in shadow.
Aegis will turn around and try to open the door. And assuming the door doesn't open, he'll try saying threshold and come again, just to see if it either where it opens the door.
As soon as you turn around, you notice the door is gone.
Oh.
Well, that might be a problem.
Well, if it was a way in, then there must be another way out.
Okay, give me investigation checks.
Investigation. I'm not terrible
Everyone?
at that.
Whoever
Boink.
is looking around,
I
sure.
am pretty bad.
I'm gonna re-roll that. That's a modified 20.
I got a 12.
Oh, I got a 6.
Okay. With all of you looking around the room, you still find no other doorway.
A 20 didn't give me anything?
Then
This is...
Sonny is slower than everyone else, so he's just taking his time.
you then hear a voice. Who seeks to
intimidation.
challenge this maze?
Oh, that was the wrong.
Archie unholsters his pistol and says, "We do."
A flash of light in the center of the room fades to reveal a figure standing there. He's a tall, elvish man with long robes and long blonde hair. He has piercing silver eyes and a still young-looking face, but immediately you notice he is almost see-through. I am Venthar, the ancient guardian of the Guardian's token. I've been here for thousands of years, protecting the token for those who seek it for evil. I shall test each of you to see who is worthy to take it from its resting place.
Isn't evil a really subjective term, though, you know? Like, I guess you could test the character of our hearts, but, like, the times have changed, man.
This will
Seems
be
a little
vexing trial.
contrived.
He continues unfazed, and make you face your darkest moments. If you are not prepared, turn back now. You cannot leave once it has begun.
The door's already closed, so I don't think we really have an option there,
The
boss.
door reappears
but,
behind you at the entrance and a new one across from it.
Archie reholsters his pistol and steps forward.
If you wish to continue, walk through that door, and I will begin the trial.
Oh my god.
Archie sends it.
Well, it won't be my first trial. As I crack my knuckles. Let's do this.
Zeth is going to hang back to the back of the group, letting everybody else step forward before he does. He's going to rest his hand on the hilt of his sword and talking like he's thinking out loud. Venthor, do we know anything about this guy?
Wait, who are you saying that to? Everybody, or?
I'm saying it as if I'm thinking out loud,
Oh.
but to Derek, I'm talking to someone specific.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
No, you're
right. Hang on 1 second.
There's a skull at the bottom of my honey mustard.
Okay, you enter the next chamber. Again, torches light up around you. Zeth, you hear a voice that I can't remember what it's supposed to sound like. Well, it does sound familiar, but I can't place it exactly.
Let me know if you think of anything.
Of course. The torches light. Go ahead.
I whisper that. Okay. Sorry.
The torches light up the room, and Venthar floats in the center. He scans you all knowingly, eyes piercing into each one of you. You feel as if to your soul.
Yeah, joke's on you. I don't have a soul.
Archie, step forward. You shall be the first.
Archie steps forward.
The magic here allows me to see what is in your heart and know you. I will test your worth for this token. He
I understand.
touches your forehead and his eyes begin to glow. And then he says, Face again that fateful night. The choice is yours, between wrong or right. While the outcome is not set in stone, things once hidden will be made known. Decisions here will seal the path. Now go forth and face your past. You all see Archie's eyes go white as Venthar takes his hand off. He says it has begun. And kind of an image materializes above Archie's head, so you can see what's happening. And he is asleep somewhere. We're doing okay. 45.
Derek, I would like to say for the record, I think I'm okay with the party being privy to this, both for the sake of keeping my fellow players engaged, but also I think it'd be really neat if the content of our characters was shown to the group.
Yeah. Okay, just a bit of mechanics here for this. Everyone that's not in the vision with Archie, which is everybody, you can kind of like call out to him and talk to him or say things. I will need a persuasion check to do for your like voice to make it through to him in the vision. So just let me know, and then I'll have you say whatever you want to say and roll, and we'll see how it goes.
Noted.
So yeah. So, Archie, you wake up in your room on the storm's edge. It's a beautiful morning, and you start your day like any other. Your head is a bit foggy, though. You feel like something is amiss for a moment. Almost like a dream you're trying to remember, but can't quite. You then hear Captain Leonker's voice at the door. Up and at 'em, son. It's past daybreak.
Sorry, Captain. I guess the night got away from me.
No worries. To your post, kid. You know the drill.
Understood. Archie will meander his way up to the wheel and man the helm.
Okay. You are now locked into this reality with no memory of anything up to this moment.
That's what I assumed.
Okay. As you head up to take your position, the deck is aflurry with its usual activity. The sun is shining, the clouds are light in the sky around you as you sail through the air. Crews working hard as usual. Checking your heading, you're on your way to Stormreach after your recent pickup in Sharn of cargo. Everything seems to be going normal.
Another beautiful day at sea.
The suddenly, oops. Crew member comes up to deck. Hey, Cap, we got a stowaway. And they toss a man at his feet. Alright, you see. What do we have here? From your position, you can see the man on his knees is dirty and ragged. They've taken away his sword and gun. He looks like a typical pirate to you, a human male, with loose brown curls, very tan, covered in stains, and his eyes are dark, almost black, and have a sinister kind of look glint behind them. The captain takes his bag and looks through it. He comes across a piece of paper that looks so old it could fall apart at any minute. And you can see it's blank. Something tugs at the back of your mind that you've seen it before. Almost like deja vu. Give that back. My map. He protests. You see the captain hesitate for a second. And like shake his head, and then he says, "Or a map, you say? To where? Looks like nowhere to me. No, it leads to a great treasure, I'm sure. You should let me go and take me to it." Lee, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw with advantage for me.
Charisma with advantage. 12. I can add a D4 to that. Hold on.
Okay.
15.
Good deal. Okay. Perfect. You, kind of shake off whatever you were kind of feeling, like that urge to do what he said, and just continue to watch. And some of the rest of the crew look around a little bit confused, including Varric, the first mate, and the captain. Again speaks and, "Okay, whatever you say. Take him to the brig, we'll deal with him at landfall." And he tosses the keys to Varric. They take him away.
That was right of you, Captain. We're no thieves.
Aye. You're right at that. The best cargo ship this side of the sea. Ain't going to damage my reputation now. Stay the course, son.
Understood.
With that, your vision shifts, and it's a little bit later. And you don't know exactly how much time has passed, but the sun's a bit lower in the sky. You are kind of leaving your post for that, for the time being, and as you're headed down, you see Varric talking to the captain, and as you approach, you hear, Why won't you let us go after this? Could be a huge payoff." "It's too risky. Almost no information, and you know how dangerous that area is. But we've been in tougher spots before. Why would this be any different? There's nothing to go on, and I'm not going. We're not thieves or treasure hunters. You knew what you signed up for. End of discussion."
Is everything all right here, Captain?
"Yes, we were just finished." He walks towards you, puts his hand on your shoulder, and over his shoulder you can see a flash of anger across Varric's face, which to you is not something you've seen very often from your friend. Day passes as normal, and you go to dinner that night, sit at the captain's table like you always do. But Varric is not in his usual seat.
Interesting.
The few days go by on your journey to Stormreach. Smooth sailing all the way. But somehow the atmosphere on the ship begins to shift ever so slightly. It seems a little bit colder and on edge than usual. Give me a perception check.
Perception. 15.
Perfect. Throughout these days, you have seen Varric whispering to various crew members. Nothing really that at first you would suspect is out of the ordinary, because he's the first mate. It's his job to talk with everyone. But a few times you've drawn close and he's kind of sounded like he was either would stop talking or change the subject. So you take note of that. Later that night, after everyone's gone to bed and you have as well, you wake up and kind of craving a midnight snack. So you head down to the mess hall to see if the cook has left you out some apples, like he usually does. You find one on the table by the kitchen door. Do you head back to your room?
Yeah. Most likely than not, I'll go back to the O cabins and retire, I suppose.
As you're about to cross past the hall to the brig, you see a light under the door.
In the brig?
Yeah.
Now, what the hell? Archie opens the door.
As you get close, you can hear whispering.
Can I make an attempt to eavesdrop?
Yes.
Perception?
Yeah.
16.
Okay. As you listen in, edging ever so close and silently to the door, you can hear like muffled voices. What did he say? Says a voice you don't recognize. He said it was too risky and there wasn't much to go on, Varric responds. Well, he probably can't read the map. Perhaps it would be best if you became captain and let me out of here. Then we could go together to this treasure. And then you see kind of like a strange glow under the door. Maybe you're right. You should rally the crew to your side and strike when the opportunity arises to throw him overboard.
Archie doesn't need to hear any more. He is going to go to the captain's cabin.
Okay. As you reach the end of the hallway, you can hear keys rattle. And like the squeaking of a cell door opening as you head to his office.
Understood.
You arrive.
I gently rap on the door to awake the captain.
Yes, come in.
Captain, hey, I just overheard something that's concerning me.
What, my boy?
Near the brig, it sounded like Varric was talking with someone I didn't know that, convincing him to try and mutiny.
Well, that's concerning indeed.
The other day, when he asked you to give you the map back, did you feel anything weird?
Yeah, almost like I wanted to give it to him for a second.
I don't know what sorcery is at play here, but I think he might have a hold on your first mate, sir. And I think more of the crew may be under that spell.
Well, Sharn spit. Looks like we have a situation on our hands.
Well, what do we do? Your safety might be in jeopardy. We don't know who this has reached or who else to trust. It almost sounded like he was letting him go as I made my way here.
Okay. Let's see. Sounds like a storm's on us too. Alright. We need to head them off. Stop them before they get anyone else involved. Maybe we can figure out a way to break the hold on him.
Whatever you need me to do, sir.
We'll probably need to fight. Get your weapons.
Archie puts his hand on his cutlass, and you know I never leave without him.
Ah, good boy. Let's get to deck.
Archie will follow the captain.
Presumably not a far trip to get to deck. Upon reaching the deck, you can see that Varric and the stowaway are not there quite yet. But a moment later, Varric arrives with some more of the crew, looking a little wide-eyed and not on your side. All right, Captain. We're here to take you to the brig.
Archie draws his sword and steps in front of the captain.
Of course. We all knew you'd be a problem.
It doesn't have to go this way.
I think it does. We have a new goal in mind, and he's in our way.
Something's got a hold on you, Varric. You can still make the right choice. And, Archie almost solemnly resigns himself to what's coming.
At this moment, your memory of what you recall from that night catches up to you. So there you stand in front of him with all those memories intact. Anyways, I know.
It won't happen like it did, Varric. Make the right choice.
I'm making the only choice I can. And he'll draw his sword.
Captain, I followed you everywhere. On your order.
There's got to be a way to break his spell.
If there is, it's not known to me, sir.
Well, go for it. We'll knock him out if we have to. He draws his sword, and so does the remaining crew that is with Varric. Just a couple of guys at this point. And go ahead and roll for initiative.
24.
24, okay. Oops. Second. Let me switch you over to a boat real quick. We'll just use yours for now. Okay, there we go. Turn order, that's what I want. Alright, you got 24?
Yep. Here, Derek, I'll add myself to the initiative.
I can't remember.
It's really cool that I rolled the same thing that time.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Let's see. Sorry, how do you unadd a turn?
You should be able to edit it directly there on the turn order tracker.
Okay. Let me just drop in a token real quick. This will be your captain. I'm drawing the square. Now, and we'll just make this guy your first mate. Okay. Yeah, you definitely go first. So go ahead.
Right. Archie is going to slash at him. But rather than hold back like he did, he is absolutely going for the kill in this instance.
Okay.
And I have sharpshooter, so with my other attack, does a 15 hit?
15. No, 15 does not hit. He'll parry your sword swing.
As he parries it, Archie's gonna try and shoot him.
Okay.
That was bad. I'm gonna... Can I still do that? I can. Alright, I don't have crest, so that kind of puts a damper on things. I am going to use my ability to re-roll that one. Please be better. It was the exact same. Of course it was.
Wonderful. He anticipates your shot coming and sidesteps you. From there, he's going to bring his sword back to try and hit you. So we're going to go with a D20. The first one definitely misses. As does the second. Your turn. Rolled a 2 and a 5.
Archie, from what I guess his original crew's perspective would be, the timid, shy boy that was on that ship is no longer present, and as Archie kind of refines his center, he says, Varric, you must understand that I don't draw power from the storm, but rather I am its vessel. And he's going to use his Maelstrom aura. The wind and lightning is going to extend 10 feet from him. Attack rolls against Archie will have disadvantage. And when, what's his name? When Varric starts his turn, he'll have to make a save or have his speed halved, which won't really matter here, but... and Archie's going to slash on him. That's absolutely insane. That's just disrespectful. Followed by another attempted shot, and that is a 24 to hit on shooting him.
Okay. Yeah, that one definitely hits. And, so again, you go to attack him, and he parries. Okay. How much health do you have?
74 hit points.
Good lord. Okay, anyways, you go, cross slash it to his chest, and he parries that, and immediately you follow up with the pistol shot. You clip him in the leg.
That's 17 total damage, and I need a con save from him. Well, he'll just have disadvantage anyways, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Does
right.
not make a difference.
Okay, so
yep, it doesn't matter, because he'll already have disadvantage from the aura.
On attack, can you? Okay, perfect. Did he take any damage from aura?
The aura does not do any damage, and there's one more. I will have advantage on my next attack against that creature.
Okay, so I rolled a 19 for the aura.
He definitely succeeded, so all it does is halve his speed.
Okay.
If he fails.
Yep, he doesn't need to move. Kind of just then you see, as he takes that bullet, you see like him kind of close his eyes, shake his head, and then grab it, and you're like, what? What happened? Where am I? What's going on?
You were attempting to mutiny, Varric.
What?
And Archie is still at the ready.
he just stands there, lets his turn go by.
Archie is going to ready an action to slash at him again. But drop your weapons, stand down, and this can end.
Second, sorry, line up my map again. As you say that, from below deck, the mysterious guy comes up. Oh, come on! Let me do it. The stowaway comes on deck. It's not letting me add any of these things to the map. And then he'll say, you told him to drop his weapon, right?
Mm-hmm. I told Varric to drop his weapons.
He'll say, kill him. Oh. Or he'll just say one word, kill.
Okay, so Varric is going to not drop his weapons?
Yeah, Varric will, he'll make a face, trying to resist.
I rolled a 15 to hit, so I don't think I hit him. Add anything to that? I feel like I had something that could.
Yeah.
Hey, Derek.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Hey, can I try to talk to him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. I'm gonna try and reach out to him through the vision. And mechanically, I want to give him the help action on this attack. And whisper to him that isn't his enemy. And referencing his crewmate. But the guy behind him is.
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuasion check. This is just to get him to hear you.
A 13. Is that good enough?
Do you have anything you can add to it?
I do, but I technically have to have failed it. Let's see. Let's burn a second wind. And I can add a 10, correct? That's
If anyone wants to shout with you, they can. But otherwise, that's not gonna make it through to him.
What about a 16?
That will. Archie, just as you're about to strike, you can hear a voice kind of on the wind that you recognize as Zeth.
Archie will halt himself from striking Varric.
Archie, that's not your enemy. The guy behind him, he's the threat. It should only take one bullet, and your friend goes free.
Archie, hearing his friend's voice in the background, takes a look at the stowaway. I don't know what my chances of survival are, so just know I'll fight as if they're 0. I don't know what you are or what I'm facing, but I will fight you as if I'm fighting the gods themselves. No one may remember me, and I may never get sent home, but I will build a memorial here. My friends may never know I was existed, but you will know. You will remember. And it will hurt so badly that you will never forget us.
Take inspiration, my friend.
Thank you.
Okay. So he told him to kill you. He is going to he's gonna jet back to over here, and bonus action, he's gonna give Varric inspiration. Let's see. You have a ready to action. Did you not use the ready to action, or do you want to shift it?
I can shift it to shoot what's his face.
Okay. I'll allow that.
Archie picks up his sword to swing, but before it strikes Varric, he does a little bit of a twirl and raises his pistol at the stowaway.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to use that inspiration now. That's better. 22 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
And I am going to attach good old lightning arrow to it.
Sweet.
And please put that in the chat. Well, it rolled the damage. That's good enough for me, I guess.
D&D being so freaking slow.
Send. I think it. No, not what I wanted to do. That 20 was the first number for. I think this is what I was looking for. I should have sent it over. Yep. 22 does hit.
Yes.
Okay. That is 20 lightning damage.
Okay.
And that would be my reaction. So until my turn, I cannot do anything else.
No, you just held an action.
Right. That was the action that I held. So I'm using a reaction to do those things. And when my turn comes back around, I'll be able to attack again and do whatever else.
Oh, okay. I guess I never realized that took up your reaction.
Yep. When you hold an action, it's your reaction to do X thing.
Oh, okay. The more you know. Okay, you fake out striking Varric, and raise your pistol at the stranger, which is now his name, and he takes it right to the shoulder, and just crackle of lightning erupts from the wound, making it difficult, I see. Behind you, you can see Captain is fighting off the crewmates. He has a couple just kind of laying at his feet, like groaning in pain. Obvious that he has inflicted some kind of minor wounds on them. But still more are rushing, and a couple more rush towards you as well. So let's see, like 3 more characters will rush you, or crew members. And one you'll get a one will cut through and get you on the arm. That will be 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
It'll then be Varric's turn. He is also going to attack you. See if I rolled a 17 on the dice, so that's going to hit.
Yep.
And then a nat 20. Ooh.
Disrespectful, but go off.
Yeah. It's gonna be probably. We'll do d6, so 6 points of piercing damage for the first one, and then 9, and then another 9 for the wow. Definitely the dice wasn't very much. Yeah, another 9 for the other. So 18 total damage from him. Gosh, what is it? It's gonna do. Yeah, and that'll be his turn.
All right.
That brings us to your turn. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I forgot where Stranger's at. Okay, so it's the Stranger's turn. He is going to, cast a fireball at you, so I just roll a d20 for that. Does a, what would that be, like a 22 hit?
Firebolt or fireball?
Firebolt, sorry. Yeah, not a fireball.
Oh yeah, 22 hits.
Okay.
I'm keeping that dex save for next time.
Yep. And that is just the cantrip damage. Sorry, his character sheet is not loading right now. What's a D, like a D8, right? For first cantrip level?
D10, and then
okay, thank you.
It is a D10 fire damage, and then if he's level 5, it's 2. If he's level 11, it's 3. If he's level 17, it's 4.
Okay, 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. Ouchies. That hurted it. For real, for real.
Mm-hmm. And then your turn.
I'm sending you a message there.
Okay. Where?
On Discord.
Okay.
Archie is not in as good a shape as he was when he made that epic speech a moment ago. However, the cowardice that was in him is gone. The reluctance is also gone. While he understands the weight of what he's doing, he also understands that running caused his problems before. And he's going to point his sword at the sky, and a lightning bolt will draw down upon it, and when it does, he's going to bring it to the deck and cast Destructive Wave. which is a 30-foot radius around himself. There's that for the thing. I need a Constitution save from all of the hostile crew members, Varric, and the stranger.
Okay. Where it fails, stranger fails. Everybody fails.
Please don't be mid. Well, that's not terrible for how many that there are. That is 14 damage. It only rolled radiant damage. That's not supposed to happen.
It rolled the thunder too.
Okay, good. It didn't split it up on my end. On my end, I only saw the 5 for radiant. I was like, well, yeah, it's like 6 damage, but go off, I guess. Let's see, and a creature
It
that
says
I
you
can
get 14
see.
thunder and 17 radiant.
Outstanding. Yeah, no, on my end, I saw, I just saw the one of the damages. I was like, oh, that's kind of underwhelming. But anyways, and kind of eyeballing the stranger. Not this time. You won't forget me. And as the wave erupts from him, every hostile creature within 30 feet of Archie is going to take that 33 points of damage. 31? 33? Yeah, 31. Sorry, I'm bad at math. And because the stranger is a creature that I can see within 30 feet of me that's taking lightning damage. Oh, that's lightning or thunder. Good for me. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and then it's necrotic or radiant too.
Yeah, I did the radiant. I feel like that was more thematic. And I am going to add
okay, yeah,
2d6.
so
Hold on. And an additional 11 to the stranger for a total of 42 points of damage.
nice.
I do what I can. Oh, and he's knocked prone.
Yep. Okay, so you see, as he said, him reach down, or reach up, and lightning comes down and just explodes out from him, knocking over everyone except the captain. It definitely disintegrates a few of the low-level crew members. Just outright, they're dead, for sure. Your first mate is clinging to life, and the stranger looks to be nearly there as well.
What can I do? Bonus action available? I don't know if there's anything I can do. No, not without crest.
And then, what did you add on top of that?
So, I did lie. It's only half of that. I apologize. I can only add 1d6, and I added 2. I thought it was 2. I'm just stupid. 5 was the first one rolled, so it's an additional 5 damage.
Okay.
And that's from one of my giant gifts.
Just the increasing lightning damage one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, well that will be enough to end it. So how do you want to do that?
I feel like, from Archie's perspective, being forced out of this situation, this is a moment of triumph for him. And he'd almost saunter over to the stranger with his pistol held up. And instead of firing like I know he really does want to, he's just going to drop his weapons. It's over. Well, stow his weapons, let me put it that way. It's over. You've lost.
He just looks up at you. Face like bloodied and singed. One of the ends of his hair is a little on fire and also like sticking up. You're right. I've lost. And he passes out on the deck. You can just hear Varric like oh. What happened?
Archie's gonna walk up and grab Varric by the collar, like kind of get down in his face and like hold him. I don't know where you really are, but I promise you, I will find you, and this is not over.
You wake up in the cave.
Well, that was fun, guys. Who's next?
You turn and see Zeth standing there with his hand on your shoulder as you come back.
Did y'all see all that?
Yeah, we saw everything. I take it that's not what really happened, though.
No. I didn't win that fight last time. In fact, I was set into the sea by the crew. I don't know what became of Captain Leonker.
So your friend is still out there.
I hope so.
You have
We
passed the
will help you
test.
find him.
Sorry, what was that, Derek?
You have passed the test. But don't forget the riddle I gave you at the start.
I understand, Mr. Spirit Guardian person thing.
Venthar.
I didn't actually forget his name. I just felt like it was more in character for Archie to be aloof.
That's fine. He'll still correct you.
Okay. I couldn't tell if you were correcting me or Archie.
No, I was in character.
Archie will kind of mutter thank you under his breath and rejoin the group.
I'm going to give him a nod.
For passing the test, you shall receive a boon for the final test. You have you're basically now hasted for the rest of this dungeon.
Neat.
Stupid. Anyways, You may now attempt the first portion of this maze's puzzles. Go here, here, here. On the wall behind him, a door opens up, and then you see to the left of it a puzzle lights up, or like a box. The lighter block represents your group, and the other blocks are the walls in the maze. So Archie will stay behind for this first one and solve this puzzle to walk the rest of you through the map. So Lee, you should be able to move these blocks, and they just move in like a straight across direction, like one side to the other.
All right.
Until they hit something. So this guy would move right to here.
You'll have to add them to my thing. I can't actually edit them.
Oh. It's on the should it be on token layer? Yeah.
I might actually cry. It's so sad.
My wife broke her coffee pot, you guys. Bully her.
Oh no.
She's in tears.
It'll be okay.
Nate said
So there
it'll
are
be
coffee
okay.
pots in
There's
the
other
world.
coffee pots out there.
I'm gonna roll for consoling.
$6 up. I need.
Let me know what you get, Mikey. Mikey's rolling for consoling.
Lee, you can't move him at all?
15.
You got a 15. You're consoled.
Thanks.
No, you'd have to go to my thing and add the tokens to my journal so that I'm able to actually do anything with them, but it still doesn't matter because I did not place them. So here's what I am going to say. Can you move this one to the right? Can you move it left? Okay, that doesn't do what I need it to. What about this top one over here to the right? Okay, that also, all right, now move this one down. And then move this top one over again. Now move this one up. This one over. This one. Okay. Now move this one up. Let's see. And then does this one fit over here? This one up. This is so frustrating to do like this. Bottom one all the way to the right. They can only move in the direction they're a long ways, right?
Right.
Okay. This one back. This one down. Please work. Fuck.
Because to save you a little time, you can also use the measuring tool to just draw the arrows instead of having to click multiple times.
This is so frustrating, but yes, thank you.
I don't
Chris.
know why, because when I placed it, I said allow everyone to edit.
It's because you placed them and not us.
Oh. Dumb.
All right, let's move this one here. You go up. You go up. Oh, I think I see.
This is your exit
Okay.
right here.
Is right where? Straight
This-
across?
Yeah, right here, this gray zone.
Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. Move this one up. This one back. This one down. I've trapped myself. This one down. That one over. Please fit. That one up. Can this go over here?
Where are we currently at?
You're
I mean, like
still
the top
right
left?
here in this light gray section.
I need this.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so we need to make like a bridge then. Okay.
You were close, and then you made a couple wrong turns.
All right. Back.
Yep.
Back. Back. Up and up. Why am I drawing now? What did I do? Ignore that. I do think this one needs to go down, so that's out of the way. It's how do I get this one out of the way? Over.
I guess one question. So are we actually on this platform right there then? Or are we like
Yeah.
trying to walk across? So
No,
we're trying to
you're-
walk across then.
You're on here.
Up. You over. You down.
Okay.
And then that down? No, that won't fit, will it?
Lee, you can move the light one.
Yeah, you gotta move the light one to the right.
What?
So move us to the right.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Yeah, no, move this one over. I honestly, Derek, I thought that one was set in place. I'm sorry.
No,
You up.
This is your party.
Yep, you up. You over. This down. Good to go.
Okay. Yeah.
I honestly, my brain like skipped a note on whether or not I could move the white one.
Okay.
I was thinking the same thing. That's why I asked him, like, wait, can the white one move, or are we like, yeah? No, I was thinking the same thing.
I thought it was like the fire truck game I played as a kid where the fire truck couldn't move until the path was clear.
Oh, no.
Mikey,
Yeah, you
the
won't.
earlier that
The
him and his
path won't
girlfriend
be
get
fully
to
clear
Ronald's
ever.
on Friday, whenever they're coming in, the better.
Mikey, did you catch that?
What'd you say?
She said the earlier you can come in Friday, the better.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Cuckoo crazy pants, like right in the middle of the day.
Okay. Yeah. We both have the day off, so we'll probably get there between like lunch and dinner time. Maybe like 1, 2, 3 or so.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I might actually run a Walmart because I can't. I'll be right back. Do you want anything? What?
1 second, boys.
Ask her if she can pick me up some beef jerky.
All right. Well, we're gonna end. We're gonna, quote unquote, end our session here for the night. So it seems like a good time to take a break. So, thank you everyone for joining, and until next time. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for joining us on our adventure. We hope you had as much fun as we did. Please drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell for the next session as we continue Lost Horizons, the Seas of Redemption campaign.